Hi everyone, this is Fresh from Lab 1 and we're bringing to you our second device in our Patriot range called STIMULANT. STIMULANT is a subharmonic generator that allows you to create subharmonics below your fundamental of your original signal. STIMULANT comes with an input trim control which allows you to boost or cut the level at 18 dBs either way. So you can go down or up 18 dB. We have two harmonic generators which will create harmonics 1 octave and 2 octaves below your source signal. We've also allowed so you can have a negative as well as a positive addition of the harmonic, so you could have an inverted harmonic generated. The focus control allows you to pinpoint and attenuate at the frequency centers, so you could boost your harmonic so it's even stronger at certain frequencies. We have a boost control that will turn up the harmonics and it will leave the original signal intact, and then we have a mix control which allows you to balance all of the harmonics as well as the original dry signal, so you could have it completely dry or completely dripping wet with bass. It's totally up to you. We include a dual function display. The dual function display in STIMULANT allows you to see the metering pre and post processing, and when you click on the display it lets you to select the source that STIMULANT will use to look at to create the subharmonics. You have 4 options which are mid, stereo, left and right channel sources. And the reason for the different sources is because it depends on your original signal. If you have a really wide phasey sound, you might find that mid it cancels out and you have very weak harmonics, possibly purely because of the effect or the way that the sound is so super wide. And then when you change to stereo, you might find that when that is used you have both separate channels running their own harmonics, and you might find that's even more perfect for what you need. The left or the right is also helpful when you're using a stereo wide signal, but you want to choose, instead of using the mid option of addition, you choose either left or right as your mono source. So because the way that bass works and we can't differentiate in our ears where bass normally comes from, you can pick a channel that would work best for your situation. To get back to the meters, all you do is you click the view meters section. STIMULANT also includes the 3 extra buttons which are a clip safe button, so if you find you're driving the signal past digital 0 you can use a soft clip. If you want to invert the entire signal you can hit the phase switch, and if you want to monitor the signal you click the monitor switch. Now that would completely take out the original signal, just leave you the harmonics, which we find is quite a good way of using STIMULANT as a send effect, because then you can just have it as the monitor mode in send effect part of the chain, and then you could add that bass completely off the main Reason desk. As you flip round to the back, as with Aquila, we've included that all 7 knobs have CV functions, so you could connect up a CV device and a cable just to run any of the functions however you see fit. And as well we've included a bypass indicator switch which shows you whether the unit is in active processing mode or whether you're in bypass mode or whether the device is actually off. And that's really handy for when you're around the back of the rack and you want to wire it up and you want to make sure that the device is working or what state it's in when you're connecting it up. So let's run a simple guitar loop that I found through the reason factory bank, just so you can hear what stimulant will actually do to your signal. So as you can hear there, completely dry. And just to prove that it will change pitch as we go, so you can even track it. So we find this is quite a cool effect, that you can actually add an extra harmonic that wasn't there before. We'll even show you on the spectrum, so you can actually see it come into play. We'll just reset the controls to make it nice and obvious where things are going on. And let's try it on an effect that would normally knock the phase out. So you can see it still tracks even with a stereo effect going on in place. So that's Stimulant. You can go and get it in the shop now. Go and test it. Go and see how low you can actually make your speakers grin and bear it. Hope you enjoy this video, and we hope you enjoy all the up and coming Patriot rack units as well. Thanks.